The Eastern Ghats are a range of hills along the eastern coast of India. This area of India is underrated and some beautiful places are totally unexplored. After some months of lockdown, it was my plan to explore the eastern Ghat roads of Odisha and Andhra Pradesh. Join me as I go on cruise on some of the most beautiful roads of the Eastern Ghats. Okay, so now we are going towards the Kailasagiri, and I think this road is directly going to there. My god, this is beautiful. So we are at this Kona Expressway and I'm waiting for Hirab actually. So he'll be my companion up to Vizag. Let's wait for him. So we started at 4:30 am from Kolkata and stopped after 1 hour of riding for our morning tea. Okay, so we are starting from Kolaghat right now. So this was our first stop. It was 70 kilometers and then next stop I think it will be at again extra 140 kilometers. Okay, so we planned our next stop to be after 200 kilometers at Balasore. So we continued our journey through the beautiful highway towards the West Bengal border. We had around 800 kilometers of journey ahead of us and we wanted to reach Vizag before 9 pm when the night curfew starts there, which means that we had about 14 hours to cover the remaining distance. The trick here for us was to maintain an average speed and to take very less breaks. Okay, now we are in Balasore and we have crossed Balasore actually, and it seems quite beautiful here, and if you see there are some ranges, the Eastern Ghats. So we basically did this 230 kilometers kind of a thing in a stretch actually. So we took one of the breaks. So up to now this bike is performing great, and yeah, this is my setup. Only the tank bag was here. This luggage system is very stable and it's quite nice, and I don't think any water is seeping through this. So if you see, I made great efforts to shine this bike, make this bike shine, and look what happened. My god, pathetic. Okay, yeah, so next stop I think will be at Bhubaneswar, so meet you there. So we started our journey, our next leg towards Bhubaneswar. It was a 250 kilometer stretch and we encountered some of the diversions and good roads. So the quality of the highway and the roads are very good in Odisha, but there are lots and lots of diversions. So this will slow you down while traveling through Odisha. In addition to diversion, you will have cattle on street in the highway. So this is also going to slow you down. So these diversions tired us, but we didn't give up. And we maintained the average speed that we decided. We took very less breaks and Interceptor was supporting me in everywhere. Like if I took a break and then I could catch up to Hirokda, who was riding at a constant speed of 80 to 90. Apart from the diversions, we faced some very beautiful roads in between the hills, in between the ghats. So it was really mesmerizing to look at. We enjoyed the roads so much that we didn't realize that we have already crossed Bhubaneswar and we're now heading towards Brahmapur. That is our next leg of the journey. It's when I started riding through here, looking at the hills, I realized my decision to take this ride was very good. And when I am going to return through these hills, it is going to be mesmerizing for me. Also, some of the roads in Orissa were so good that I could almost maintain a speed of 110 to 120 km per hour. And Interceptor was really happy at that point of time. Hey guys, so we reached Chilka Lake now, and we rode pretty much about 400 kilometers already. So it's only, I think, 229. So we have a long way to go. I think we are halfway done, more than halfway done, and it's a very nice place actually. If you see, such a nice place to tank up. The next thing we are going to do is ride to Berhampur to have our lunch. Like the speed average is about 60, so it's quite wonderful actually for us. I'll show you the routes more and more. So let's meet you in the next point, that is Berhampur, for our lunch. Okay, so we stopped for our lunch here. 240 kilometers on our left. This is, I think, today's fifth break for us, fifth or fourth break for us. Okay, the roads are beautiful, so I think we'll be crossing the Andhra border in the next half an hour or so. We are done with our lunch now, and now we'll be heading towards the last leg of our journey. Okay, adjusting my butt, and let's go. My pant is tight. Fine. Let's go. Now our last leg of the journey began from Brahmapur to Visakhapatnam. So it was 4 p.m. and we had about 300 kilometers left. But now the highway was helping us. It was buttery smooth, the roads, and we could easily maintain speeds above 90 km per hour. By now I was getting real sleepy, so I had to take one small break in between. But then again, when I started, I could catch up to Hiragda. Just put Interceptor to 6th gear and cruise. Although the touring seat was far better than the stock one, but I had some pain on my back, and it was a wise decision to have a fog light which I could test here. So the Mad Dog lights proved to be of great use. अभी पहुँचे अभी 9:50, so 15 hours. Hey guys, this is Hiragda, and yeah, he has a channel that is the Bong Traveler. Go look at his channel. He's the one who has inspired me to also make my memories, because yeah, I go to many places but I have no memories, like I have no recordings of those. Okay, also he is the founder member of that ERC, the group that like I go on trips with. Hey guys, so we are now going towards the Kailasagiri, and I think we are going to take a left from here. It will take around some 10 minutes for us to get the tickets and everything to Kailasagiri. Giri in Sanskrit, it means that mountains. So let's see what's up there. And okay, so telling about my yesterday's experience. So yesterday we around took a journey of 15-16 hours. That is 898 kilometers. So basically what we did is, the trick is to have very less number of breaks, and then the lunch that we took was also light. Like the lunch was really light, so I was feeling sleepy, so you could see. And what happens is, when you enter Odisha, you'll have a lot of diversions. So those diversions, you need to have patience and cross them. And after that there was also protest that we faced, and in the protesting on rising fuel prices and commodities. So they blocked the highways. I don't know what it makes sense or not, but that is up to them. I don't want to comment on that. But you know what, they are just people are suffering for that. There were hundreds of trucks that were there that were stuck. Okay, the rain, I'll talk about the rain. I'll talk about this weather. Why I think that it is the best time, because you are sweating and everything, that is fine. It's, the temperature is too high, that is all right. But this greenery, if you see this greenery, it was all around. It was all around the road that we had. So Hirokda, actually he stays at Bangalore, and he's doing these trails from long ago. But he told me that this is the best time, because this greenery he doesn't see much at all. If you are traveling in lockdown, please ensure that you have your dinner at time and everything, or you ensure that your hotel has a restaurant, because in Vizag these kind of things are very strict. So yeah, try to have that in mind. Okay, so now we are going towards the Kailasagiri.